Hey guys, this is Namkraft. What's going on? Welcome to another Starcraft English commentary. This is going to be another game from the Laddernet series, game between random pro gamers just practicing, just having some fun because they're 40-year-old virgin. Today I welcome you to a match between Jaedong and Rush. We have not seen Jaedong and Rush games for a while. We've seen a lot of Jaedong versus other players, Jaedong versus Stork, Rush versus, was it another player Rush just play that cast. I'm not so sure exactly. Cast more than 1,700 games on my YouTube channel. But anyways, this game is going to be played on the map Dominator. Let me just quickly show you some relevant information. This is the map photo. We're going to be having Rush located at the 3 o'clock position and Jaedong located at the 7 o'clock position. This is going to be a 3-player map, and these are the win rates so far of the Aces in 20 maps. As you can see, from the perspective of Jaedong against Terran players, he enjoys a 44.7% win rate. So this is quite terrible from Jaedong, or for Jaedong rather. And let's see how it's going to be performing here. We have a supply depot on the high ground opening from Rush. This will give him a little bit of an advantage in terms of army, and if Jaedong decides to go for 12 hatchery, we need to defend a little bit with the early drones. So we shall see what will happen there. But today I will just quickly show you the ELO stats. So here are the top 10 players in Broodwar. Where do I have it? Here it is. So Flash has climbed that back up to number 1, and Rush is number 2, and Jaedong is number 3. So currently we have the top 3 players, right? The top 2 players, Jaedong and Rush, playing against each other. So this is the best I can ever hope for in terms of current skill levels. I'm very excited to see to cast this game with you. Anyways, there's going to be the hatchery, and we're going to see the Overlord is going to start to come out here and discover what is happening. The SCV has met the Overlord in the middle of the map, so that is going to be fine. It's going to continue on the trajectory, and so is going to be this SCV. I have been experimenting a little bit with voiceless videos. As you have seen, there has been some videos where I have not casted anything, and actually this is not because I'm lazy. This is because I'm trying out new formats, because I think there's a certain groups of my audience who enjoy just watching the pure battles, the pure energy and adrenaline pump coming from the nice music and loud sound effects and so forth, and not having to worry about what exactly is the strategic or tactical analysis behind it. Granted, I never talk about strategies or tactics anyways. I always talk about something else but Starcraft. But still, I think a lot of viewers, especially Korean viewers, they really appreciate this. So I'm just gonna mix a little bit of Starcraft content as well as my own voice commentary. So I hope that you get a bit of both. Just watch what you want to watch. And by the way, the name of the video will actually tell what is happening. So if it ends with Starcraft Remaster, it means that it is going to be not a commentary, just a video. But if it says English commentary, then it will have my voice in it. So that is going to be the way for you to kind of see exactly what's happening. But anyway, just keep on leaving those comments. And of course, if you are members of the of my fan club, that means you support this channel. In the last 30 days, you have a little bit of a voice as to what to do. I will listen to you a little bit more. But anyways, let me just quickly thank those people. In the last 40 days, we don't have any new supporters, which is that Mr. Chen, Mr. Sea Goblin, Mr. Sullivan, and finally Mr. Bobby Fisher. So thank you very much for the support, and let's get back right into this game. It's going to be conventional TvZ. It looks to me very conventional. There's going to be an engine bay and some barracks will get laid out here, and we do have an academy coming up. The SCV is still alive. Actually, very interesting that Jaedong got away with not making any Zerglings, but he's going to be making a couple of Zerglings, and Zergling with speed is underway. Let me just quickly show you what the production queue is going to look like. Do I have it? Yeah, I do have it. As you can see, we do have some units getting produced there, and some upgrades are going to be going on. So we shall see what is going to be the next part of the game. But yeah, that enlarged production queue is going to be my new enhanced production value there for Starcraft content. So I hope you enjoy that. If you like it, just leave a comment in the video description. If you don't like it, whatever, also leave a comment. I always try to innovate, to strategize, and to stay ahead of the curve. I am the curve. By the way, it's good to have some Zerlings coming out now from Jaedong, and Zerling speed which just kicked in. Jaedong has a tendency to make a crap ton of Zerlings around this time when the SCV has been sniped and try to catch a Terran player off guard with an early move out from the Marines. But this time around, it looks like Rush is going to stay exactly where it is and not move an inch. So that's going to be a very nice, smart move here coming from Rush. As for Jaedong, he's going to be planting the hatchery here inside of his main base, and if actually Rush scans around this area, he will not see this. If he scans around, he will see it. So that's going to be great. By the way, this game, I don't have the hotkeys of the players. I apologize. You don't know exactly what the players are typing, but at some point in the future, I might have these hotkeys. Anyways, the game is gonna stabilize a bit. We're gonna be waiting for the next part, the next decision tree from both of these players, and that is going to be Jaedong, who's going to be the aggressor here. Keep in mind that this spawning position doesn't really help Jaedong. As you can see, he cannot easily harass the Terran main base and then come back and try to support the defense against the Marine push out here. On the other hand, it is going to be Rush who have the mid to late game advantage because he can directly drop onto Jaedong's main base, and actually there's going to be a lot of areas that Jaedong will need to cover in terms of scourges and mutas. There's going to be a turret coming up. What are we seeing from the Zerg side? Looks like there's going to be some fast mutation production. Let me just quickly show you. Okay, there's going to be a scan though, so let's take a look at that. There is the scanner from Jaedong. He has seen what is situated. There's going to be some mutas moving out. So let me just quickly show you exactly what are we seeing here from the production queue. That is, so flyer attack is coming underway, right? And we have some mutas getting produced already. So that's good. But for now, there is going to be a couple of mutualists. There's going to be 2 here. There's going to be a bit more. So there's going to be a total of 5 mutas, 6 and 7 coming out. And then there's going to be an attack on the front door. It's going to be a little bit tricky here because the Marines are concentrated in this area, so actually it was not a good idea to try to attack. But looks like Jaedong's gonna dive in the main. Keep in mind that one of his miches is very damaged. He's gonna try to group up with the rest of the miches. There's gonna be 7 and 8, of course. Flyers, Flyers defense, or Flyers attack is underway. Flyers, I think this is Flyers attack, right? Let me just quickly check that for you as the Spire. There it is. So it is going to be Flyers attack, and that would take a little bit of a time here. These Zerglings cannot stop the attack. But anyways, there's going to be a scan from Rush to see that the Sunkens are coming down. There's no additional base on this map. The drone's actually not even coming out, and the Zerglings going to try to raid. We have an attack though inside of Rush's main base, and these mutas are not doing any kind of damage as well. They did not take out any turrets. And now the mutas will have to back down. I think with 2 mutas died in that engagement, the Sunkens are about to complete, but I think only, no, this is going to be very delayed here from Rush. Rush is getting ready to attack. He's checking out the 9 o'clock position, and that was going to be a few time move because there's no expansion there. You should just send 1 Marine there, or maybe wait for the scanners. It's going to be a little bit better. He's going to try to check the other side. He's going to try to, play a very much drawn out game. He says, you know what, I allow you to come out there and put up some Sunkens as long as you don't expand behind my back. I'm gonna be feeling very safe here. But anyways, it's gonna be a full control group of 12 mutualists. I think this is a full 12 moving forward. There's one very weak one there, but let's see how much damage Jaedong can do. He's gonna try to target this area. There's a couple of turrets here. It looks like he will dive in behind us. There's going to be a little scan from Rush to see exactly how many Sunkens are present in this expansion. And it looks like the mutuals are waiting for the Flyers attack to kick in before engaging. There's going to be the mutual Marines that's trying to check out the situation here. And the Flyer attack is kicking in. Now this is going to be more than 12, guys. I think this is a total of 13. I think there are 13 mutualists. These Marines are doing what exactly? He's looking for the hidden base, but they're not there. Flyer attack already finished. The mutuals need to dive in right now to take advantage, and he will dive in. And with that, these turrets will fall very quickly. There it is. The first turret is down. The second turret is going to get repaired. We have reinforcement from the backside. These Marines, of course, are very strong. What kind of upgrades do they have? It's going to be having +1 only. The mutuals have the +1 attack. What is this called? Glaive Worm. I didn't know that this is called Glaive Worm, guys. Okay, anyways, Flyer carapace is a little bit delayed. But these mutuals, as you can see, are very damaged. So they would just kind of back up. It looks like Rush is not using the scanners to see exactly what's behind this. He doesn't have vision of this area, which is going to be a little bit of a bummer. But anyways, the game is going to move on here. What kind of tech are we seeing from the Zerg side? There's going to be some lurker technology, which is quickly show you the production queue. There it is. There's going to be the production queue with some lurkers. And as for Terran, as you can see, he's going to be going up with some Marine +2 upgrades. So that's going to be very nice. Of course, more attack underway here for Jaedong. His 12 mutuals are very damaged. He's going to try to attack this simulator. And see how that is going to be. This drone is about to put down this hatchery, but of course Rush is on it. He's going to try to deny it. Looks like Jaedong needs to do something else here. He cannot just let the Terran player snipe his hatchery, and there's going to be an attack. Looks like Rush has scanned, but he has not seen this additional hatchery at the 10 o'clock position. These mutuals will try to come back and take out those units. This is not a good place to expand here because he's going to go on the same elevation as the rest of the bases. There's no kind of high ground advantage, and there are 2 entrants, and Lurker's deployment is going to be very difficult. But anyways, let's see if Jaedong is going to be able to apply any kind of attack. He's going to try to attack these turrets and try to buy time, and exactly he will take out 2 turrets, and he can start to destroy Marines that pop from these barracks. But okay, that turret's going to fall. Exactly, it's going to burn down there. and these Marines cannot save it. But anyways, it's gonna be a frontal attack. But looks like around behind this, Rush has some problem discovering where this base is located. Do we have additional tech? There's a hive then, which means Nidus Canal will complete very soon, and these lurkers are gonna get trapped here. So I guess Jaedong will cancel them. He cannot possibly save it. He's gonna try to surround them from both sides, but this is a futile period of time. Just go ahead and cancel the lurkers. He would try to come forward and use the lurkers to bait the Marines into attacking it. Not bad. Lurkers gonna get deployed. Mutu's gonna try to come in. The lurkers will get sniped. 1 down, 2 down. All of the lurkers are dead. GG from Jaedong. Thanks for watching. Do not discuss the video. I'm Bye bye.